This is not, no.
I like them better fried.
Today, we're gonna be attempting to eat the entire dim sum menu. But first, let's understand what dim sum is. Now, dim sum refers to a large range of small Chinese dishes traditionally enjoyed in restaurants for brunch. Its origins can be traced all the way back to the Song Dynasty, during which time the city of Canton, now known as Guangzhou, began to experience an increase in commercial travel. At that time, tourists frequented tea houses for small portion meals with tea, giving birth to the tradition of yum cha. Traditionally, yum cha was 1 cup of tea served with 2 sides.
Are you kidding me? That is insultingly low.
Now, over time, tea house owners added more and more items to their menu, and this eventually evolved into the modern day dim sum. And this is what the menu looks like today. Over 80 different items, and today we're gonna attempt to eat all of them. Except there's only one problem. I'm like 5'8", 140 pounds. So tell me, I brought my 2 chef friends. Meet Chef Quie and Chef Charles, and they're about to experience dim sum for the first time. This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
There's that, you know, just families coming in, enjoying a good meal together. You bring your family here on the weekend, you're gossiping about your kids. If you notice right away, it's just so much noise, right? Everybody's talking, everybody's doing their own thing.
Now you might be wondering, why am I doing all this? Well, a couple days ago, Chef Quie and Chef Charles invited me over to experience some authentic soul food from the South.
You hear that crunch? Yeah, that's it right there. That is it.
And while we were eating, Chef Quie told me something that was really bizarre. He's never had good Chinese food in New York.
Huh?
Can you believe it? Out of all the places, New York City? So, like one of those missionaries, it was my duty to show him some bomb Chinese food. And what better place to do that than at a dim sum tea house right in the heart of Flushing, Queens. You get the vibes, the variety, and most importantly, some bomb Chinese food. But before we even got to ordering, Chef was taking in the cultural differences.
What I noticed is not like a lot of two tops at all. It's round family tables.
We don't like squares. Well, everything has to be round because once you get into the edges, it feels like you're not with them anymore. I can't talk to you, right?
Because you block somebody out, why they can't
Exactly.
You know,
that's not cool.
We don't think like that at all whatsoever. We're so used to the English, but you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So this is a cultural thing.
It's a cultural thing. Round tables is a very big thing in Chinese culture. These ladies go around in carts and ask everybody what they want. It's kind of like a stewardess. The dim sum in Cantonese was Southern culture, which is funny because you guys do Southern cuisine, and in the South too, in China, that's where dim sum comes from. So it's called a yum cha. Literally translates to morning tea because what happened before is that this was just a tea gathering spot. Green tea? Okay, all right. Usually one person pours the tea. Since you guys are guests, I'm gonna be pouring tea today. The way of saying thank you is that we don't actually verbally say it, we just like tap twice on the table. There we go.
I do that when I bet.
So traditionally, they go around, usually if you go,
Now, the original plan was to order one of every item on the menu, but as you can see, this restaurant does dim sum the old school way.
Look, this is the thing. If you don't stop her, she's gonna go to the next table. And we got the, I don't know what this is.
这个我们灶台，
好，
灶台来的莲藕山药啊，
店婷，你会说英文吗？
不会，
不会说英文。
叫他们。
But you get that kind of vibe, right? Like she wanted to help me. Like she brought this to the table because she's like, oh, you guys should try it. You guys should try something new.
And so the difference in our culture is she came over, she was speaking, and I don't know if she's speaking. My people, basically, we go for attitudes and energy. And to me, it was like standoffish. You didn't introduce yourself, you didn't talk, whatever. I don't know what she's saying, but it was aggressive. I'm like, is she mad? Like, what happened? What's going on? What we do wrong?
If you eat and you're happy and you leave, these people will be happy.
And that's the big difference when it comes to American culture.
Exactly. All right, let's start with our most iconic dishes. We got the sumai, right? This is a shrimp pork dumpling. Like they're all shareable bites. And then we got the ha gao, which is a shrimp dumpling. Right? Which one do you guys want to try first?
Ha gao.
Oh, nice. I like that, man. You guys are like speaking Chinese too. We got a little bit of sung lao, which is a double spicy.
Radish feel to it.
Okay.
And this is just like a chili oil. Excuse me.
Jeff, I'm pretending.
Yeah. You're improvising good though.
Let's see.
Yeah, better with the sauce, right? All right, next up was sumai, shrimp and pork dumpling. I'm gonna dip it in some sauce real quick.
Go light on it, Chef.
Yeah.
Go light. Sumai on mine. We're doing good.
Very good.
These are like the iconic dim sum dishes. I mean, we've done a similar video to this before, and a lot of people says that they're not used to the slimy texture because it's very predominant in Chinese cooking.
Wow, I like it.
Right.
It's smoother and it's lighter too. You fill up with dough more than you do with the meat.
Next up, we got the xiaolongbao. Traditionally a Shanghainese dish. It's a pork dumpling. This is technically a very hard dish. I've tried to make it once on the channel and I completely butchered it. What? Dude, what is this? I mean, everybody has their own ways. We'll just get a spoon each. I'll help you guys pick one up, just in case this starts to spill. Oh, that was good. We usually eat it with vinegar. Now, it's your choice to just eat it right away, but typically we'll poke a little small hole in it, put some vinegar inside, and then eat it all together.
The vinegar is nice.
Vinegar is nice, right? But yeah. Let's try some of the chongfen, which is rice rolls. This comes in different varieties, different styles. This is fried shrimp inside. I think you'll really like this one.
The country is great.
Yeah. The slimy is like the thing you're talking about.
This one more slimy than...
Yeah, the one we used to when it comes to dumpling.
How you like this one?
Not my favorite, but compared to these two, I'm big on protein.
Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna get everything.
Everything,
Right? Not to them, be like, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I kind of prefer this service.
Yeah?
Over to some more chit chat.
Try some meat. We got some protein on the table. Let's do the spare ribs first.
Yeah. Now the flavor's amazing. I know they marinated this for sure.
Most Chinese cuisines, we're not ordering our own dish. You'll go to some Asian American ones so that you'll get takeout, pick one, pick two items, right?
Yeah.
But for us, family is everything. When you come here, all the food, everything about the culture is family. Everything is shared. Like my dad always made it a point to eat at the dinner table. At 6 o'clock, everybody's here as a family. If you're not getting fed. You're not eating after that, yeah. But the point is, when you're at dinner, no phones, no TVs, that's family time. We're talking with each other.
But not about your feelings.
Not bad. Ooh, we got the meatballs here.
All right, so off back, the color scares me.
Tastes a little more like a sausage.
Yeah, I'm going to say like a spam.
Yeah.
Spam.
Do you think a lot of these flavors are very similar by nature?
No. I can tell they use some of the same seasonings though, but each dish has its own quality.
Right. What are your top dishes so far?
The rib is good.
So mine's still there. Look at it, it's scary. Yeah. And I'm used to some color, golden brown, whatever. But to taste it, it's amazing. It's like, oh wow.
Okay, all right, let's try some of these buns right here. I actually do not know what's inside them. What are these buns? Pineapple buns? Ma su bao. There's gluten in the inside. This is the first time I've ever had this too. We have a specific word to describe that texture. And in Chinese, it's called su. It describes that flaky, falling apart but dense texture to a T.
Okay, this right here is no su.
All chew, no su. Chive dumpling. Let's do this. A pan-fried chive dumpling. Very, very fragrant, right? Like it almost overpowers the whole taste of the thing. You either like it or you don't like it.
And I like it.
You like it?
You don't like it. This is your mom dish.
Oh, before we get to the exciting stuff, let's get some classic egg tart. This is an egg tart. This is one of the first 4 dim sum dishes. It was a tea, su mai, ha gao, the egg tart, and then the pork bun.
Okay. What we would consider a creme brulee. We put some sugar on top and we would actually just caramelize the top.
Yeah.
And this is a dessert for us. And that's what he's saying. This is as sweet as a creme brulee.
Right.
You can see the egg, right?
Yeah. You like creme brulees though. So you're good with this. So this is your favorite.
Kasu pork buns. So this is an elevated version of that because this is on a pineapple bun. It's not real pineapple in here, right? It's just a custard on top. It's a little bit sweet, but inside you have like a barbecue pork.
Oh.
Oh, 谢谢. Thank you. Yeah, see? She knows. 英语很好 yeah. 他们来第一次去吃 dim sum， 第一次过他们去带。Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Cheers.
All right, so you bite it, come on back to glazed donut in the beginning, but a dry glazed donut.
Yeah.
Then you get that pork inside. This is fun to eat. This is my favorite right now, though.
What?
As far as the flavor and the taste,
Really?
it's giving me that fat boy love. Like you got your donut, and then you got your barbecue ribs inside. Like you can't beat that at all whatsoever. I would literally eat 100 of these. Like this is crack. I can't be around this. Yeah.
It's like a salted egg yolk inside.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Cheers. Okay, yeah. So inside is like a golden gold custard. Oh, yeah. I know what this is. This is my shit. Oh.
Too sweet for you? Too sweet.
Usually, this is what I'm addicted to. This is for me is yellow crack, custard. You know, a slight bit salty, but just so it's in the right spot.
And nor am I. That's why I'm surprised I like that so much. Yeah. But I would like to have this heated with some ice cream.
Okay, all right. Let's do some steamed ribs. These are black bean steamed ribs, a little different than these.
They make it work for that meat though.
Yeah. Make it really work for that meat. I feel like you like these a little better.
Only because there's more meat. And like crab, love it.
You know, we're getting tired, getting full. Let's go into some interesting foods. First, we got this, which has been sitting on the table for a long time. Why don't we take a bite first, and then we'll I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. You might not want to take a bite.
But do you know what's even better than all this amazing food?
That's right, making a beautiful website with Squarespace. Now, I know you guys heard this a million times before, but Squarespace supports our channel financially and makes all these videos possible. But do you know what else they make possible? That's right, making a beautiful website.
For example, let's say you want to make a website with your own product, like how we did with our product, My Mom's Chili. It's simple. You start by picking a template, adding some graphics, your products, and there you have it. Your very own beautiful website for your amazing product. It's really that easy. And now that you've got your online store, you'll need a way to communicate with your audience for important news and events. That's why I've been using Squarespace's email campaign feature. You can introduce your brand to new subscribers with welcome emails and updates, and also keep track of all your analytics on the back. And now to really build that community, you can even use Squarespace to engage with your audience. Just set up a blog page where you can chat with your amazing fans and keep them up to date on everything new.
Now, this might all sound too good to be true, so that's why I got you guys, the eHay gang, a free 2-week trial so you can trial Squarespace risk-free. But not only that, you'll be able to save 10% on your future subscription if you continue to use it after the trial. So what are you waiting for? Go make that dream come true and use Squarespace today. Just use our link in the description box below to get started. And now, back to the video.
You gotta eat, man. You're watching him. Have you had chitlins?
Not a fan.
Not bad.
Not a fan.
Like strictly meat.
Yeah, me.
Don't want to get into any of the organs, any other stuff like that.
I'm not an intestine eater, not at all whatsoever, because they have to. Remember, the master had the best part of the meat.
That's how it went. Really?
Oh yeah. So you roast a pig, and the best part goes to the master house.
Right, and
all
we get
the
that's
guts,
what we
steak, and
got.
leftovers.
And we got
that's where the
we got the
seasoning
intestine,
come
yeah.
from. Because you have to clean it out. And the foul part, pig feet, and like there's no meat on that.
And then in order to make the leftovers taste good, that's where you gotta season it properly.
And then we apologize because we didn't.
Full circle, I get it now.
Full circle, we didn't explain that. Yeah. But to clear my mental, what did I just eat?
Yeah.
You just had exactly close to what you're saying. You had stomach lining of a cow. They use it in Cantonese cooking. They also use it in Vietnamese cooking. If you eat pho a lot, they'll have like innards of the cow. Culture doesn't believe in wasting food. So if a part can be eaten and it tastes good, it will be eaten. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This, do you know what this is?
Chicken feet. So once again, we would get chicken feet. The good part of the chicken will go to the master, let you have your own.
That's what the chitlin, the chicken feet,
Yeah.
and everything that we had. That's what we went to the slaughterhouse.
your own
That's what they
chicken
gave
was luxury.
us. That's what they gave us.
For us, this is a delicacy, considered a delicacy, which is very interesting. In one part of the world, it might be considered as something like a leftover. Another part may be considered a delicacy. This is actually in Chinese translation, it's called phoenix claw. So they believe it is from a phoenix,
I love it.
right? So let's give it a shot.
You know, my sister loves.
How is this different than some of the ones that you had growing up?
Well, mine was fried.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think about the chicken feet?
I like them better fried.
What was your expectation coming in versus what did you have? Because you said you had dim sum before.
I was thinking more of a raw situation. Flavors is amazing, like uncooked octopus and stuff like that. Like, I thought that was gonna come out. But then the whole steam dish just came out, and I thought, oh, it's kind of healthy. Let's try it out.
How about you, chef? Any expectation coming in?
Unexpected, you know. I thought it gonna be a different in the taste, but the tastes really with seasoning.
That's good, man. That's very good to hear. It's always very special to have somebody from a completely different culture. Be open-minded, first of all, right? Because you thought it was gonna be like raw food.
Yeah.
You probably had a full breakfast before coming here. Did you feel like you were a bit of a Thor sum coming in? And people looking at me, weird.
Yeah.
We had the cameras, but we had the looks as well. First walk is like, okay, cool. They look at us like we don't belong here.
Right.
But I had juice, I felt protected.
I think a lot of it comes from curiosity rather than ignorance.
No, you see a black man with a chef hat going on, you go.
Yeah.
Like actually, the room did get quiet just for a second.
Yeah. Everyone's like, whoa, let it breathe a little bit.
If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to click here to watch Chef Charles and Chef Quie eat some Korean fried chicken for the first time, and click here if you're a Cantonese speaker that wants to learn some Mandarin.